Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life.
What's up guys, Soba Squad here. As you know, I'm Dylan.
I'm Martin, and today we're going to be talking about the biggest challenges that we have faced in our recovery. I'll start off by saying that for me, by far the biggest challenge I've faced in my recovery so far is the social aspect of my life. I had to learn how to have fun without drinking or drugging. It was a challenge, and to be honest, it still is a bit of a challenge. But it's getting better day by day. When I go out now to any social events or anything like that, and there's alcohol around me, I can be around that, and it doesn't affect me. It doesn't trigger me in any way. I just have fun. I still, the social aspect of my life does include hanging around people who are drinking. That doesn't mean I have to be drinking, and I still have lots of fun being there, being present, being with the people in my life that I love. So it's an awesome blessing, guys. The second thing for me was actually acceptance. For me, it was very hard to accept that I was a drug addict and alcoholic. I accepted it. Then there's another problem from that, which is that since you've accepted that, it also means that you have to accept that you can't drink and drug ever again in your life. But that's also not true. You can. You definitely can. There's nothing stopping you. But the question you should ask yourself is, should you? Definitely not. I mean, when I drink and drug, I completely F out. Completely. It's not a nice sight to see. But yeah, guys, for me, acceptance is a big thing. I do not like to view it as ever drinking in my life, because it's a very overwhelming thing. I like to take it day by day, just focus on not doing it today. Whatever comes tomorrow comes. But that helps me a lot. It gets me through each day.
Cool. Thanks for that, Marty. Very informative. Yeah, so guys, biggest challenges and changes in recovery to make from my addiction days. And I think the first thing also is a social aspect, changing my friends and changing the way I act and my behaviors. And when I went into rehab, I asked, what do I need to change? And my custodian told me everything, and that was quite scary to me. In addiction, my attitude was terrible. I lied, I did all those bad things, and that's what drug addicts and alcoholics do. They'll do anything to get their next hit. And the social aspect is, some friends may be watching this in the future and they won't understand, but the thing is, I cannot hang around an environment that has drinking or drugging every day, and where I'm not building myself, and it's always just fun, and I don't get to work on myself, to better myself, to have a brighter future for myself. And I had to accept that I have to distance myself from those things that were stopping me from growing as a person and becoming better. So, acceptance goes with that, as Martin said, and acceptance is a very difficult thing. When I first went into rehab, I thought, wow, it's going to be seriously difficult to stop drinking and drugging. And eventually, after time in the rehab, when I went through all my defects of character and all my wrong attitudes and actions, I realized that drugs and alcohol is a major problem for me. And once I drink or drug, I go back to old habits and old behaviors, and it's just not good for me. So, moving forward, I need to ensure every day that to find a new happiness and to find freedom again in my life, and not to worry about, the simple things that I shouldn't be worrying about and stressing about money and so forth. I just need to sit back a bit for a long time and think about every situation going through in my life. And I found a new way of happiness now, and I really am enjoying it. Like every day I wake up, I have more energy, I feel better, I have new relationships that are really good to me. They add value, and I try and add value to those relationships every day. And it just makes sense to me at the end of the day that I had to stop drinking and drugging, because if I carried on, I would have gone into a deeper pit and blamed people, where at the end of the day the problem was me. So the biggest change is pretty much you need to change a lot in your life. But the first thing, it starts off with a desire. And if you don't have that desire and willingness to stop, then you're probably not going to stop. And it's very easy for someone to just go around the corner, to quickly go to the bottle store, get in their car, have a shot, or whatever it may be. But it's a choice at the end of the day. And the choice for me is to stay in recovery, because I've seen blessings come from it. I feel much better about myself. I believe much more. And I really look forward to the future and what it holds.
Guys, I just wanted to leave you with one final thought for the day, is that does drinking and drugging really add value to your life, or does it detract you in your life? That's something you have to think about.
Nice question, Mori. I like that one. You know, for me, every time I drank and drugged, nothing really good happened. I mean, maybe I had fun at it a lot of the times, but, you know, I wasn't growing myself. Let's talk about spiritual growth. I wasn't able to grow things materialistically. In reality, people don't really grow themselves or get better things in life from drinking and drugging. You may have a good time, but in order to grow, I just don't see the point. Guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, as you guys know, the story goes on. Peace out. Soba Squad.